In the aircraft industry, the dirty dozen is the 12 areas that they're focusing very hard on to try and improve and control the impact of people on their business. A lot of research done in this, a lot of data on the internet, 2 or 3 day courses on this particular area as well. But the 12 key things is lack of communication. Literally, you know something that you should have told me, but you never did because the opportunity to communicate never came up. And what's happening now in the aircraft industry is the maintenance mechanics and the pilots are now being forced to go into a room together. Each partner has a set of questions they ask each other, write the answers down. So the aircraft industry has put a process into place to force guys to talk on particular key points that make planes safe to fly. So that's how we build a process to make communication happen in a company. We actually ask people the question face to face, write down what they say so that we actually hear correctly what we think they said, because what you say and what I hear and what I think are 3 different things. I've got to make sure that what I write is what you meant, and so I get the right information. So yeah, communication and passing on what we know is vital. Teamwork. Teams, when you look at how a team operates, we help each other. If I'm weak in one area, my buddy comes along and lifts me up and strengthens me by giving me his support in my weak area. So you want to have teamwork across the company and across departments, because where I'm strong, I'll add value. Where someone else is strong, they'll add value to me. So I want to have teamwork because of the benefit teamwork brings. When you think about what teamwork actually is, in terms of reliability, there's me alone. There's number 1 guy, number 2 guy, and on we go. What I've done here, in terms of process outcomes, I have actually linked the 3 of us in parallel. Reliability thinking, logically, once we're in a team, we're working off each other. I support him, he supports me, this guy supports us too as well. So reliability-wise, we're actually creating parallel activities and parallel people. As a consequence, of course, the team output is a better outcome. So the teamwork, that's why we want to have it, because as a team, we'll produce better results globally than one person alone. I can't know it all. He can't know it all, nor can he. But he knows things I don't know. He knows things that we don't know. The 3 of us together, we can do more and we know more as a team. So yeah, teamwork makes a lot of sense. There's serious money in teamwork, serious good benefits. Norms, of course, is company culture, and that'll be what's been inbred through misunderstanding across the years in the past. And we've got to challenge that, because most of our problems we cause ourselves. Pressure literally is production want this machine back, so I'll do a 4-hour job in 2 hours. You do a 4-hour job in 2 hours, there's only one way to do that. I've got to take shortcuts. I take shortcuts, then of course I'm going to have the payback from that very shortly. Complacency literally is, I don't really give a damn. I'm just here for the money is an example, Oh gee, it's nearly time to go home. I'll just leave this one go. I'll do this in a fast way to get it done before I've got to go home and wash up. Lack of knowledge literally is that not knowing, and not knowing we don't know. That's a bit, conscious ignorance, I guess, or unconscious ignorance. Lack of resources, or lack of awareness. This is an awareness of what I'm doing and its consequences and how to do it properly. What is the right way to get the right result? I can maintain a car. You give me a car to maintain and I'll maintain it. I can work my way through. I'll do it this way and I'll do it that way. What I don't understand is by doing it that way, what the impact will be in the coming time that car's in service. Lack of resources literally is not having the manpower, the skills, the equipment, the machinery, the measuring devices to do the job properly. Distraction. We are flesh and bone. We are beings whose brains can get attracted by other activities. If last night I had a big fight with my wife and I come to work this morning, what's on my mind will not be work, will be about the big fight with my wife, because I know that there's a disruption in the family. So distraction will be what happened last night, might be what someone does in the workspace that's a bit crazy, and my mind focuses on that and away from the job I'm actually on. So when I go back to the job, I may have missed a whole step out, but thought I was actually in the right place. Assertiveness is the willingness or the courage to speak up when something is wrong. If you watch somebody do up some fasteners and they didn't use a torque wrench, and you know they should use a torque wrench, he's having the gumption to say, look, it's not my job, I understand that, but look, the procedure requires you to have a torque wrench, and I didn't see you using that. Are you going to do it the way the procedure says? Having that courage to say that. Fatigue is that. Our brain tires, our muscles tire. As we get older, we'll tire even faster. And stress, once things are stressful, our brain blinkers. If we're under too much stress, the way our brain works is we'll actually begin to worry and begin to focus on getting rid of that stress, escaping the issues. And so we don't begin to see other opportunities that would have been good solutions. We just come right down and blinker ourselves. So it's worth knowing about these, because in plant wellness, if we're going to have, we're going to help people to become better, then we're going to have to front all of these. We're going to have to approach these as human being with human being. It's there. It's never going to go away. Until we become robots and they put us into a robotic body with a human with a brain, it's never going to be any different to the way it's been for 10,000 years. So I can't walk away from the fact that we won't change. We've got to then find answers that allow us to be humans, but then don't break our machines.